What is up, everyone? How was your weekend? Mine was fine, thanks for asking, because I watched a lot of games and I saw Rogue One, and it was so good. I cannot wait to see it again. But that's enough of me geeking out about Star Wars. Let's talk some shop. Cool! Teams that were or are currently being coached by Jose Mourinho. Life is beautiful for the special one as his club at the moment, Manchester United, who are led on the field by the ageless wonder Zlatan Ibrahimovic, are in the middle of a 10-game unbeaten streak, putting them within striking distance of the top four in the Premier League. Then his twice former club Chelsea, who are led by the relentless Diego Costa, equaled the record by winning their 11th straight league game, which they set back in 2009. And now, for me, they are the clear favorites to win the league as we near the halfway point. Then his other former club, Real Madrid, added another trophy to their cabinet as they claimed the FIFA Club World Cup 4-2 after a game effort from the Kashima Antlers, and they deserve our respect for putting up a pretty good performance, and a hat-trick by Cristiano Ronaldo, which was his 40th ever for the club. I mean, that is just a mind-blowing stats. I didn't even score 40 goals for my high school team, let alone 40 hat tricks. I think I had maybe 2 or 3 in high school. This guy's doing it at the highest level. And then his other former club, Inter Milan, beats Sassuolo on the road 1-0, which was their third road win of the season, which puts them in 7th, 6 points behind AC Milan for that last Europa League spot. And then his other former club, FC Porto, are in fine form and holding it down in 2nd place, only 4 points behind Benfica, after that other team in the threesome in Portugal, Sporting Clube de Portugal, lost their 2nd straight game to drop to 4th place. Also, as an added benefit to his wonderful weekend, his favorite specialist in failure, Arsene Wenger, lost a 1-0 halftime lead due to his inspirational halftime talk to fail for the 2nd straight league game, which puts his club only 4 points ahead of United after 17 games, which must make Jose pretty happy. Not cool, Pep Guardiola. Because he should have taken the medicine for his back four problems before their game against Arsenal instead of waiting until half. Though now that he's gonna have a January transfer window to buy a whole new slate of defenders, he's not even gonna need the medicine that Mikko and I came up with ever again, and that makes me sad. Cool, Juventus. Despite some other familiar names in Italy's top division getting big results, like Napoli, who are a one-man team named Dries Mertens right now, since he scored 7 goals in his last 2 games, or Lazio, who are quietly working their way up the table, it's the 5-time defending champions who had the biggest win this weekend, 1-0 over 2nd place, Roma. Thanks to their big summer signing Gonzalo Higuain, who scored a great goal, and it now puts them 7 points clear at the top. 7 points! We're not even halfway through the season yet. Not cool. PSG and Monaco. The 4-time defending league champions and currently the highest scoring team in Europe, who seem to be in a real battle for the title this season with each other and with Nice, both lost this weekend, which allowed Nice to stake a 4-point lead at the top after they beat Dijon 2-1 thanks to a brace by Super Mario Balotelli. It's me, Mario! Cool! Barcelona. Not to be outdone by their rivals Real Madrid, who won yet another trophy. The Catalan Giants absolutely crushed their Catalan rivals Espanyol 4-1 in the Catalan Derby. And I just wanted to see how many times I could say Catalan in one sentence. Also, as I mentioned on Friday, Messi looked highly motivated to prove that he is the real best player in the world. I'm just kidding, the real best player in the world, although he didn't score that hat trick like I requested, which is total and absolute bullshit. Not cool. Me. Because I thought the Russian Premier League was happening this past weekend and the top 4 teams were going to play against each other, and I thought that would be really cool to talk about. So I went back to the site where I thought I saw that, and it had disappeared like Mesut Ozil this weekend. And apparently the Russian Premier League is on a winter break until March. So I just made up these games out of thin air, which is more than enough evidence for you guys to know that I've had way too many concussions. Cool! Bayern Munich and RB Leipzig. Not only was it a good weekend for the top 2 clubs in Germany, since every club below them from 3rd to 7th place either lost or drew, which allowed them to gain some ground, or as I like to call it, some breathing room, but they both also had somewhat solid performances, even though Leipzig played against their better opponent than Bayern. But whatever, they both got the 3 points ahead of a huge game this Wednesday when these 2 clubs face off against each other for the first time ever in the Bundesliga, which actually is very cool for us. Also, Bayern's Douglas Costa scored what I think will be the goal of the year in Germany, so I will find the link for that and then put it in the description. And actually, I should put all the highlights of all these games in the description for you guys, like one-stop shopping. Would you guys be cool with that? Not cool. Ajax. They were holding on to a 1-0 lead over their rivals PSV with 10 minutes to go, and then former Ajax player Sim de Jong scored, and it ended 1-1, and then everyone went home feeling nothing at all because the team that they're chasing at the top, Feyenoord, actually did win, and they gained 2 points on both of these clubs. Cool! Besart Beresha. The A-League superstar scored his 90th career A-League goal, which ties him for the most ever with Archie Thompson, and it was an important one. A game winner in the Melbourne derby, as his Melbourne victory beat Melbourne City, so they jumped over their rivals in the table, and now we'll see if he can break the record next week against the Central Coast Mariners. Not cool. Me again. Because it's taken me months to get my act together and start giving away these prizes that I was offering up. Like this one, the autograph book by Danny Carbassiun, who talks about being recruited as American to go play for Arsenal and his first goal and everything that goes into it. Incredible story. And the winner of this is Ben12114. Congratulations, my friend. And second, it's this awesome black box hat that is autographed by the Indy 500 winner, Alexander Rossi. And the winner for this is gonna be Nick Anticona. So congratulations, Nick, and thank you for the support. And finally, the winner of my 2001 MLS Cup winning jersey with the San Jose Earthquakes goes to, and hold on a second, I'm actually ruling out everybody that picked Seattle but didn't have Toronto in the final like myself. I'm out. Or if you just said Seattle is gonna win, I wanted you to name both finalists and then pick a winner. 9 people did that. So you guys ready for their names? Campbell, Ethan, Lucas, Jonathan, Ryan, Lucid, JGM, Wazakia, and Dunsha. So after swirling these 9 names in a hat, which may or may not have been this black box hat, I came in here and then actually I got my little girls to do it and they pulled the name out. It was JGM. So congrats to you and the other winners, and please hit me up on Twitter when you see this and we can work out the details in the DMs. All right, that's it. I am done talking because I have to go film some career mode episodes. #EnyoIn. So I'll see you tomorrow. Later.